Motherboard, everyone. Ziggy here. Victim 10 p.m. Let's take a look at the settings. It's Unreal 5. So, everything seems to be pretty good. I turned the music down. I don't hear any music anyways. Input, you can rebind if required. And then go to this one. I have it on 240. Doesn't seem to matter what I put it at. Okay, 30, 60, 120. Just goes back to 60. Okay, we got it 4K, Extreme, and that's it. Let's play the game. Thanks for coming along. I am Ziggenheimer, and you guys are awesome. You get some sleep now, okay? Dr. W. Weirdo. He's like, I was in the Jesus Christ pose, sleeping. I'm pretty cut. I'm not actually that cut, but you know, I'm not out of shape or anything, but I'm not one of those workout guys. I'm just a regular dude. The Devil Fall had set up the system to easily find victims. You got it. So here we are. It's got a bit of camera smoothing on where it goes a little after. I don't really like that too much, but it's not too much. But they don't give you an option to turn that on or off. And it also has motion blur, which I'm not too fond of either. But you can't turn on and off. And I know this is Unreal 5, and you can turn that shit on and off. Oh, excuse me, sir. Sir. Sir, I just wanted to ask you a question. How rude. He dropped his card. So when I first came here, I screwed this all up. I got the key. And then I got the code, the combo, 5812 right there. Open this bitch up. Open that up. There's nothing in here. Then I had my key was for this one. Right click, then left. First thing I did was look at the cord. Look, it doesn't highlight with the hand. So I went to this. I picked that up. And I was reading it. And then I was reading the bottom. And I was like, yep, satanic. They made a big mistake by choosing a journalist. And then I turned away and that was it. And it's like this stuff, nothing highlighted. But I didn't know that after you come back, you're supposed to hit E on this. You see, it's not telling me anything. That, the hand comes up, this, nothing. You had to hit E and pick it up. Sometimes it'll say, use E to pick up cable, and sometimes it won't. You can pick up health packs, and you can't keep them. So what's the sense? So anyways, I was stumped. Because once I looked at the cable, nothing highlighted, didn't go back to it. I was like, okay, so put the cable in, close the door, turn it on. Yeah, it didn't tell me the cable. It told me to pick up that letter, but it didn't tell me to pick up the cable. And I was like stumped because once I had given up on that, I thought it was something else, right? So I was stumped here for a while. But I don't think that was my fault. Hey, hey, hey. If you came in here and the first thing you did was look on here, there was no key. Which I did too. First thing I did was I came in the door and I walked around here and I looked on there's no key. And then once all this happened, I didn't go back there for a while because I had already looked there. So everything that stumped me was like something silly. What the hell is this? What are these crazy guys doing? I think they're piecing people's bodies together. But why? Because they're recording it. I need to find the camera recording file. So I just happened to have noticed it on the trailer, on the Steam page. There was a valve right here on the wall. If you go look at the trailer. And then when I came here, it said, open the valve first. And I'm like, well, there is no valve. And then I went back and looked because I thought I'd seen it. And I was like, yeah, it's right here. So I thought, okay, I'm looking for a valve to put somewhere. So that was key on my mind. I'm looking for a valve. Are you scared? No, I'm not. You guys might have been scared because some of you are pussies, I heard. You know, I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying the truth. Most of you aren't, though. See, so here you're like, okay, and then you see this guy. You've already tried the door, so I'm not trying the door anymore. I'm walking around. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because the door is locked. No, you had to go to the door again. I had already tried the door like 10 times before that happened. And so I was looking around the room. I'm like, I can't find what I'm supposed to do. I tried the door again. That was it. So once again, it wasn't really my fault. And now here I'm walking around originally looking for a valve. And I also tried this door and it said you need a key. There's no key. So I'm thinking, okay, I need a key, a valve, and then there was that combination keypad. So I'm looking for a combination, a key, or a valve. Never once did I think that I was looking for a ladder. And if you look at this ladder, if you go by it like the wrong way, you're not going to see the hand come up, but it does. Like that. Like if you're over here, you're like, oh, that's nothing. So you had to hit it the right way. Anyways, I didn't know I was looking for a ladder. I was looking for a key, a valve, or a combination. So once again, I was stumped for a while. This time I was looking for a ladder, so I found it. You might be here because you're like, what the hell do I do next? And you're not alone then. Excuse you. So grab that, press 2 it says, and then E to use. Okay, so there's the valve in here. Which on the Steam demo, our trailer, it was in this room. I showed you where it was on the wall. So they made some changes since that trailer they put up. And there's the pad, and here's the combo. Right there, 4933. Says you're on a time limit, but I don't think you are. Because then it just goes to the next set of numbers, which I don't know what any of that's about. All we know is it's 4933. It will be different for you. It's a random generated number. So 43.99. Now I'm screwing myself up. 49.33. I was trying to give you a fake number so you'd worry. So now you have the body parts. Thought I lost you. I forget what other game it was. I kind of remember it, but I forget the name of it. It was a horror game, obviously, where you had to throw the body parts on like that. And I did the same thing. I tried to chuck them. The only thing was in that game, I think you could jump, so it was easier to throw them, which I would have been better just to set it in. That's a lefty. And a tighty righty. He looks at the camera and says, I put the pieces together, now I need the camera footage to gather evidence. I have to find it. Okay. So now we have to find the camera footage. Bro, you were morphed into the wall there. Pretty sure I should have went through that door. I got distracted by the monster. Okay, so it's in this room. You come to this room and it says, your access card is not authorized. You need to authorize your card. Authorization denied. Security authorization. You are a technician. There it is. The room's up. Security's up. Grab the heart. You gotta have heart. Broski? Game saved. Just imagine the sound, the music. He's down. Who's the biatch now? There he goes. Just imagine the scary space music. What happens if you run past it? Nope, they just won't let you go. Like, get in the fucking car, you idiot. Here we go. Slow-mo, guys. Slow motion. Am I going to live to get the story out to the public? Who the hell's that? And what were all the police? Why were they blocking my exit? I don't see any flames. I could still be alive. Am I alive? Do I get the story out? Who knows? Nobody knows. What the hell happened? Nobody knows. Thanks for coming along, guys. Ziggy, unknown, and exiting the game. Bye-bye.